every word that the NAACP put out in that statement is complete and utter nonsense. There is absolutely nothing racist going on in Florida. The NAACP might want to look into how many people were shot, for example, in Chicago this past weekend. 21 people shot in Chicago this past weekend. I'm pretty sure they were all black. That did not happen here in the free state of Florida.
The NAACP issuing a formal travel advisory for the state of Florida, arguing that the state under Governor Ron DeSantis and his leadership, quote, has engaged in an all-out attack on Black Americans and other minority groups. For reaction, let's welcome Florida Congresswoman Cammack. Congresswoman, it's great to have you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to get your reaction to this because the first thing I thought when I read the statement was, where are they getting this from? Where is the evidence that supports what they're saying? When you think about black unemployment, for example, in your state, it's lower than it is in many parts across the country. So what is it exactly that DeSantis is doing it to black Americans that the NAACP doesn't want you to go there?
Well, Jackie, he's running for president. That's what he's doing, clearly as evidenced by the timing of this publicity stunt, because it can't be called anything but a stunt. There is no factual data to back up their claims. It's not worth the paper that horrific statement is written on. And it really is a slap in the face to all of the hard-working Americans who call Florida home. Black, white, brown, it doesn't matter. We are all Floridians. We're all Americans. And, you know, I thought it was particularly troubling that they said that Florida was hostile to the black community. Let me tell you what's hostile to the black community. Rising gas prices, that's hostile. Inflation, historic inflation, that's hostile. How about the crime wave that's gripping America? That's hostile to the black community. It seems that the liberal progressive policies that are crippling America, that's what's actually hostile to the black community and all Americans.
According to the Visit Florida website, obviously the state really relies on tourism. It's an important part of its revenue. The tourism industry in Florida was responsible for welcoming 137.6 million visitors in 2022. I'm not sure how many people will follow this warning from the NAACP, but it almost seems as if it's an attack not just on DeSantis, not just on the state, but the NAACP is trying to hit them where it hurts in their pocketbook.
I don't think anyone will pay any mind whatsoever to this so-called travel advisory. In fact, I believe that AOC was just in Miami not too long ago. Again, no one's paying attention to this. I heard one MSNBC commentator say that Florida was turning into a quote-unquote terrorist state. I don't know how she would define a terrorist state, but if pina coladas and hammocks and, you know, flip-flops and freedom are considered terrorism, then that's something new to me. I can't get over the fact that you have so many Americans who flock to Florida seeking out better educational opportunities, seeking employment opportunities, seeking freedom from government overreach. And it doesn't matter if they're white, black, or brown. They want to do the best that they can for their businesses and their families, and they're finding it in Florida. And that right there, that's a threat to the NAACP, because what they want is dependency and control.
So what I find particularly ironic under these circumstances and what we're discussing right now is that the chairman of the NAACP, Leon W. Russell, he lives in Tampa, Congresswoman.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? He lives an hour away from my district.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
It's not only, it's outrageous, but your colleague, Byron Donalds, he also responded to this today. I want to roll this.
I don't even know what the NAACP is talking about. This is silly and it's dumb. It's political. It makes no sense. We should be focused on making sure people actually have the opportunity to achieve, which Florida is actually doing and thriving in way better than other states, let's say New York or California or Washington State. We're doing a significantly better job helping black Americans succeed. And it's not just about me. It's about all the millions of black people that live in our state.
And I think he brings up a great point. Living here in New York City, we talk about the economics of the city all the time. We talk about the crime problems that we have here. We talk about the migrant crisis right now with the overflow of people that we can't handle. And so I look at Florida, and many people look at Florida, have already come and moved to your state as a result of the opportunity that's there and the quality of life that's there. The New York that we all knew is no longer. And so the people who are stuck here paying the majority of the taxes are, you know, legitimately stuck and can't travel. But having said that, it's not like Black people or the LGBTQ community is any better off here, believe me.
No, certainly not. I mean, that's evidenced by the fact that we picked up congressional districts in Florida because of the mass exodus out of blue states into red states like Texas and Florida. And I tell you, people are flocking to the Sunshine State because they want better educational outcomes for their kids, because they want to be able to go to church on Sunday without fear of the government interfering or telling them they can't because of a so-called pandemic. They want to be able to run their business without government overreach. They want to be able to raise a family and thrive in business and find opportunity. And you see the contrast to that in these blue states where they want equal outcome, not equal opportunity. They want equal outcome. And the Democrat Party, for as long as I have been alive, and that's 35 years, they have been the party of equal outcome, not equal opportunity. They want dependency and control, and they're losing their grip. That is why people are flocking to Florida, and this is why they had to do this stunt.
It also doesn't hurt, Congresswoman, that, you know, the business model for the state doesn't have a state income tax. People feel more money sticking to their bones as well. And at the end of the day, money goes where it's